Alright, been working on this thing today. So I went over before the alignment and balance to Giant Eagle. I got a haircut too. That was needed. So I went over and to Giant Eagle and filled up the tires. The rear two were like a pound over spec. The front left was maybe down 1 pound. And the front right was way down. So I put quite a bit of air in that front right tire, and then it drove straight, no more pulling right. That's embarrassing that I didn't even notice that. The way that I park this car in the driveway doesn't allow me to really see the front right corner, and it wasn't even visually that bad. These tires have such a sidewall on them that you'd think that you would notice when a tire is, only half air pressure, but I didn't notice. So anyways, filled that one up, dropped it off, had them check the alignment. The front's fine, everything's in spec. The rear camber's off by, it's at like negative 1.9 and it's supposed to be at 1.7 or something like that. But I'm not gonna mess with that. It's not something that they can just go in there with a wrench and fix. He thinks it's either saggy springs or upper control arms or something like that. Well, I've replaced the springs, the shocks, and the rear trailing arm bushings. I have not done anything else back there, and I'm not going to. I'm not going to spend hundreds of dollars on new components to bring me in, a fraction of a degree. It's just going to wear that entire inside edge minorly, I guess a little quicker maybe. It's fine. So they did the alignment check, didn't align it, balance, rotate, and then I had him remove a tire off of one of Kennan's wheels that I think he's going to have straightened. And it's fine now. It's smooth. I didn't take it over 80 or 85 on the way back here, but it's straight and okay. And then they pulled that front right, the one that was low, they took the tire off, and there's some corrosion where the bead seals, so they cleaned that corrosion and put the tire back on. So that should fix that little leak. And now I need to go home and put a little bit of oil in this because I didn't fill it up the last time. I ran out of my 1 quart and didn't go get the other one because it was cold, and now the light's back on. So I gotta put maybe a half a liter in. And then it's done. And it's cold and it's shitty and it's 37. I'm gonna go watch The Sopranos, maybe get something to eat tonight. Cavalier game in 3 hours. Good morning, it's 1:24 a.m. It's time to wrap up the vlog. Razvan and Sabrina came over at the end of the third quarter in the Cavs-Celtics game. There's a 20-point lead in the third quarter, and it got very close in the fourth quarter. Boston really rallied up there at the end. Cavs pulled off the win by 6, but it was pretty close. After that, we went downstairs, made a few drinks, and hung out for a bit. Today, I put new stickers on the car. I forgot to do that on my birthday, so renewed the registration. Got the tire fixed and balanced and rotated. Watched the game and did house stuff earlier in the day. Caught up on YouTube, watched more Sopranos. That was pretty much it. Tomorrow's Friday. I think we're going to hit the pool for a little bit if we have some time. Do more house crap. I got rid of the old multimeter today. Craigslist. Also sold a calculator, my TI, what is it? It's a Texas Instruments CAS-CX, like grapher with a color display. Crazy calculator I needed for calculus. Put it on eBay, sold it, but the guy that won the auction hasn't paid. Typical eBay crap. Hopefully he does tomorrow. Once I receive payment through PayPal, I will ship that to, I think, Chicago. But that'll be tomorrow. So I'm going to go shower and get to bed, and I'll talk to you guys on Friday. Good night.